Let's talk about solubility. In book 2, we looked at soluble and insoluble salts, where we mentioned some of the examples of salts that dissolve in water, such as the salts of sodium, potassium, and ammonia, and even examples of salts that are not able to dissolve in water. In this lesson, we want to discuss simply the solubility. And solubility of a solid is the mass of the solute in grams that can dissolve in 100 grams of water to make a saturated solution at a stated temperature. Saturated solution at a given temperature. And remember, a saturated solution is one that cannot dissolve any more solute. Saturated solution is one that cannot dissolve any more solute. At a given temperature. Like if a given solution is said to be saturated, then addition of extra solute will simply settle at the bottom of the apparatus because it cannot hold any more solute. When the temperature of the solution is changed, the amount of solute required to form a saturated solution also changes. Let's look at an experiment. To determine solubility of potassium nitrate in water at room temperature. We want to investigate solubility of potassium nitrate in water at room temperature. Procedure. Weigh an evaporating dish with a watch glass that fits over it. Measure 20 cubic centimeters of a saturated solution of potassium nitrate. Saturated potassium nitrate solution. Next, transfer it into the weighed dish, then record the temperature of the solution. Record temperature of the solution. Weigh the dish together with the saturated solution and the watch glass. Heat the solution gently to dryness. Because when you heat with a lot of heat, when you use a lot of heat, it may decompose the potassium nitrate. Then allow it to cool and reweigh and record the mass. Thereafter, we have the questions to answer. Question 1. Determine the mass of solute and solvent. The second one, determine the mass of solute that dissolves in 100 cubic centimeters of water at that temperature. Solution. It is recorded that temperature of the solution is 15 degrees Celsius. Then mass of dish plus watch glass plus solution is equals to 85 grams. And the mass of dish plus watch glass is equals to 55 grams. And then mass of dish plus watch glass plus solid salt, that is after heating, is 61 grams. Therefore, the mass of saturated solution will be 85 minus 55, and that is 30 grams. Meaning that mass of solute is equals to 61 minus 55, and that gives 6 grams. Mass of solvent will be the 85 minus 55 plus that solute, and that gives 24 grams. From the result, it is clear that 24 grams of solvent, that is water, dissolve 6 grams of solute at a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. This means that 100 grams of water now will dissolve a what given amount of solute. Now, part 2 of the question will be, if (24 grams of water dissolves 6 grams of solute, then how many grams of solute will 100 grams of water dissolve? Remember, density is mass over volume, meaning mass is density of water times the volume. So that is 100 times 6 over 24, and that gives 24 grams of solute that dissolves in 100 cubic centimeters of water. In 100 cubic centimeters of water. Thus, solubility of this value is 25, if you calculate it well. Therefore, solubility of the salt is equals to 100, will be 25 grams per 100 grams of water at 15 degrees Celsius. Now, the solubility of a solute in a solvent is what we said is the maximum mass of solute required to saturate 100 grams of solvent at a particular temperature. So we have to mention the 100 grams of water and also state the temperature, and that is the full way of writing solubility. Now, if you have calculated the solubility, it has to be put in that form by stating even the temperature.